There's a number shining through, a light to guide your way.
Thank you for joining me. My name is Darcy Lee. I'm the Executive Director of Samaritans Southcoast and your host of the 988 CareCast. I'm so glad that you are joining me here today. On this episode, we're focusing on an important and sometimes overlooked topic, the mental health of our senior citizens. As people age, conversations about health often focus on physical conditions like heart disease, diabetes, or mobility. But mental health is just as important for older adults, and yet it doesn't always get the attention it deserves. Let's talk about some of the most common challenges seniors face and how we can respond with compassion and connection. One of the most widespread issues is depression. Many seniors experience feelings of sadness and hopelessness that go beyond what we might think of as normal aging. These feelings are often triggered by major life transitions, like retirement, losing a spouse or a close friend, or moving into assisted living. Unfortunately, depression in seniors can sometimes be mistaken for just slowing down or being less social, when in reality, it's a serious health condition that needs attention. Another common challenge is anxiety. Older adults may worry more about their health, their finances, or the future of their families. They may also feel anxious about becoming a burden on loved ones. This kind of worry can interfere with sleep, appetite, and overall well-being. We also need to talk about cognitive changes, things like dementia and Alzheimer's disease. While memory decline can be part of normal aging, significant confusion, disorientation, or personality changes often point to deeper issues. These changes don't just affect the individual, they ripple through families, caregivers, and communities, creating stress and uncertainty. Loneliness and isolation are perhaps the most silent struggles of all. As social circles shrink and mobility decreases, seniors may go days or even weeks without meaningful connection. Studies show that loneliness can be just as harmful to health as smoking or obesity, and it's directly linked to depression and increased risk of unaliving in older adults. Finally, there are substance use concerns. While not always discussed, many older adults turn to alcohol or prescription medications to cope with pain, sleep issues, or emotional distress. Because aging bodies process substances differently, even small amounts can have big consequences. Here's what I want you to remember. These issues are common, but they are not inevitable. Seniors deserve the same access to mental health care, support, and connection as anyone else. Whether it's reaching out to a primary care doctor, joining a support group, or talking with a counselor, there are many ways to get help. And sometimes the most powerful step is simply picking up the phone and calling 988. If you are a senior struggling with depression, anxiety, loneliness, or any of the issues I've mentioned today, or if you are caring for someone who is, remember, help is always just 3 numbers away at 988. Trained listeners are there to talk with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to offer support and to remind you that you are never alone. Thank you for joining me here on the 988 CareCast. My name is Darcy Lee. I'm the Executive Director of Samaritans Southcoast and your host of the 988 CareCast. I'm reminding you that mental health matters at every age. Let's keep talking, let's keep connecting, and keep carrying hope forward together.
When the day feels heavy and the dark clouds start to play, and you're feeling so alone with nothing seeming okay, there's a number shining through, a light to guide your way. Call 988, let hope brighten your day. You might be down, feeling lost or unsure, but a friendly voice is waiting, steady and secure. Resources and listening ear, a hand to pull you near. It's support that's always here. Just 3 numbers away, you're never when the crowds won't fade and hope feels hard to find. Our team will help you find the strength and a clear road to unwind. From a little tap to planning next steps, with warmth that feels so kind. Let 988 remind you, you're precious in heart and mind. When doubts arise and tears may fall, a caring friend is waiting to catch them all. With every call or text, there's support for you at least, a promise of safety and of peace. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat and feel the hope you know. Anonymous or by name, the care is always there. 24/7 support, a love that shows it cares. 988's here to lift the pain. In that quiet moment when life seems too hard to bear, remember there's a lifeline, a friend waiting somewhere. Let your voice be heard, let your heart find the way. There's comfort in connecting, let tomorrow breed a brighter day. If your world feels like a whisper and you're lost in the cry, a caring team is standing by, just a call to testify. That every moment matters, every tear will soon run dry. With 988, we're together, reach out and fly. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat, let the caring tone be known. Names or numbers, it's your choice, all the same. 24 hours round, always here to ease the pain. 988, turning night into brand new music drum. 3 numbers to call and round is to stay. Remember, you're the on your hardest day. With hope, help, and heart, just to call